If you want to smell like a Greek god, I am going to tell you how you can do it, but you have to watch this video or watch this podcast or listen to it till the very end. Welcome you all. You are listening to However Podcast. This is episode 3 of the series of podcasts and I am your host Abhinav. One of the most exciting things that I love about talking, about conversing is about fragrances, is about hygiene in general. There is a misconception in a society where men who often take care of their body are considered as a little feminist. Now, this is again a misconception and it is absolutely absurd. Now, if you are a high value man, you obviously need to take care of your body, you obviously need to take care of your mind, and our lives are actually the amalgamation of self-care, hygiene and fitness. And that is what we at However Podcast is going to learn. A bad body odor is as offensive as abusive words. The sense of smell is the highest degree of senses a human body can achieve. You can instantly remember a past incident just by remembering the way somebody or that situation might have smelled. Now, when I say somebody, it means a particular person or maybe it could be a particular place. Now, being a male or a man in a society comes with a lot of responsibilities, and also it comes with the need to look attractive all the time. And now taking care of body at all the ages is a must. However, these prime years are the ones where you need to be absolutely spot on with your personal hygiene and your oral hygiene. Apart from impressing women, you need to take care of your personal hygiene just in order to sound and look confident. Now, I see this trend a lot where if you are a man who's in his adolescence or who's in his bachelor life, you perform some physical activity, either you go to gym or you play some sports, you come back and you don't prefer to change your clothes or change your shoes, socks, and you lay it back, or either you go out with your friends or roam around. So you are doing a disservice to you if you fall in any of this category. So one of the best thing you can do is to take a shower as soon as you do some physical activity. Now, if you live in a colder regions or if it's winters where you live, now one of the service you can do to yourself is to soak yourself with a dry towel, change your clothes, apply some antiperspirant or some baby talc all around your body, and wear some new clothes. Perfumes and fragrances in general act as a supplement to your lifestyle. However, you can't only rely on these to enhance your attractiveness. Now, I am today going to help you out with the major 3 fragrances that every man should own in their closet or in their collection. And before I move on to the perfumes, I want to tell you that I am a huge sucker for perfumes. I own around 40-50 different perfumes, and I'm a perfume enthusiast and someday probably a perfume entrepreneur. I have so much experience working and just implementing different kind of perfumes and experimenting with different kind of perfumes that I feel that if I can impart some sort of knowledge to somebody on the perfumes and in return can help somebody, that is one thing that I love doing and I love talking about. Now, these 3 fragrances are coming from 3 different areas or the categories of perfumes. However, you can use them based on which condition you fall in. Now, the first type of fragrance that every man should own in their collection is a fresh fragrance. Now, when I talk about fresh fragrance, it's generally something that includes some aquatic notes, some marine notes, also some sort of a citrusy fruits and so on. Now, the fresh fragrances are often used when you're about to go perform some physical activity, or if it's a warm day in the summer, or probably in the winter when the sun is out, you can wear these fragrances. Also, fresh fragrances are often used in the closed circuits, in the offices, in the buildings, and so on. Now, the fragrance that I recommend from the fresh category is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. Now, this fragrance for men is absolutely marvelous. This fragrance is a mesmerizing fragrance for all ages. So I have gotten hundreds of compliments just by wearing this fragrance. This is a true fact that it's not only the girls who have given me the compliment. However, I think I've gotten far more compliments from men than women on this one. So Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana is an aquatic fresh fragrance that lingers around your body, and it actually lasts for around 7 to 8 hours, which is amazingly well. Now, all these 3 fragrances that we are going to discuss today, they lie between 5 to 7,000 in Indian currency. However, this is for the 100 ml bottle, so it's a good price to pay if you want to just boost up your attractiveness to a higher notch. Now, second type of fragrance comes under the clubbing fragrance or like a wedding fragrance. So this is not a general category. in which the perfumes are categorized. However, this is something that I feel is easy for us to comprehend, and the name of the fragrance is Versace Eros. If you are somebody who goes to club, if you are somebody who's going to wedding, you're wearing a coat or you're wearing a leather jacket, or you're just out there in a bar, just wants to have a fun, or if you're out with your friends, maybe you're hanging out, you need something loud to make sure that lingers around your body, Versace Eros is the best choice for a man who just wants to sound sexy enough and can be lucky. Now, the Versace Eros was the second choice, was the second type of perfumes that I recommend for every man. Now, the third type of fragrance comes in a bit of synthetic notes and comes in a bit of synthetic category. This fragrance is the number one selling fragrance out there, and it is going on from 1980s. However, there has been a lot of formulations, a lot of different flankers or different models of this fragrance that are already there in the market. And if you don't know what I'm talking about and which fragrance I'm talking about, I am talking about Acqua di Gio Profumo by Armani. Now, this fragrance is a gold by the house of Armani. Every time I step out of my house, I get a compliment on this fragrance. Now, this fragrance automatically adds that level of confidence to your body language, to your outfit, and it adds the gist of the spiciness. However, this fragrance works wonders if you're hanging out with your buddies or if you're going on dates and if you're meeting somebody for the first time. It also works good in the office spaces. However, you don't need to overdo with the sprays, so probably go with 4 to 5 sprays of this fragrance all across your shoulders and your neck area, and you're good to go. These 3 fragrances are my favorite picks for any guy who's out there who doesn't necessarily have experience with the fragrances. However, these fragrances are highly available in the market, and also these fragrances works. Choosing a fragrance or wearing a fragrance is not a rocket science, rather it is an art. Take a bath every single day. Now, it doesn't matter if you wake up at 12 in the noon or if you wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. The first thing you have to do is brush your teeth and take a bath. Now, you can always switch between the cold baths and hot baths. Moisturizing is as important as taking a bath or applying a cologne. So as soon as you get out of the shower or get out of your bath, I want you to moisturize your body. Now, if you like the podcast, why don't you like and subscribe? And also, why don't you enter some comments? Let me know how I do. Why don't you follow me on Instagram? I will put a sneak peek of recordings and my small studio that I have made at my house. I shall see you next time.